While there are countless awe-inspiring man-made wonders across the globe, nothing rivals the sheer creativity of nature. From towering stone pillars to rainbow-coloured mountains, here are 10 most surreal and otherworldly landforms on Earth. Located in Australia's Red Centre and dating back over 500 million years, Uluru is one of the oldest landforms on Earth. Composed of Arcose sandstone, the rock is embedded with minerals like feldspar, which give it its striking red hue under sunlight. However, this vibrant red is just the surface. Beneath lies grey rock, revealed in crevices and weathered areas. The monolith stands 1,142 feet or 348 meters above the desert floor and has a circumference of 5.8 miles or 9.4 kilometers. Yet, what's visible is just a fraction of the structure. A significant portion of Uluru extends underground, anchoring it deeply within the earth. This hidden expanse adds to its enigmatic allure. Uluru's ever-changing colours are one of its most mesmerising phenomena. At sunrise and sunset, the monolith glows in fiery hues of orange, red and purple, an effect caused by the interplay of sunlight and the rock's mineral composition. Scientists have long puzzled over the monolith's isolated position in an otherwise flat terrain, suggesting it was once part of a massive mountain range that eroded over millions of years. Nestled in the Cappadocia region of Turkey, the Goreme fairy chimneys are among the most enigmatic and otherworldly landscapes on Earth. The chimneys are the result of volcanic activity that dates back around 10 million years. Nearby volcanoes, including Mount Erciyes and Mount Hassan, blanketed the region with thick layers of ash, which compressed into soft, porous rock called tuff. Over time, harder basalt rock formed caps atop the tuff, protecting it from erosion. Wind, rain and temperature fluctuations sculpted the landscape, creating the unique spires and mushroom-shaped formations that define the region today. Some of these chimneys stretch up to 131 feet or 40 meters into the sky, their peculiar shapes inspiring countless legends about their origins. Early Christian communities, seeking refuge from Roman persecution, carved homes, churches and monasteries directly into the soft, tough rock. Goreme became a spiritual hub, with fresco-adorned chapels and hermitages hidden within the chimneys and cliffs. On the rugged northern coast of County Antrim in Northern Ireland stands a site who is renowned for its unique hexagonal basalt columns, which appear almost too precise to have been formed by nature, the Giant's Causeway. It was formed around 50 to 60 million years ago during a period of intense volcanic activity. As molten basalt lava erupted and cooled rapidly, it contracted and cracked in a process similar to drying mud, creating the iconic hexagonal shapes. These columns, numbering about 40,000, interlock like a giant jigsaw puzzle, extending into the ocean like a natural bridge. While hexagons dominate, the columns also display other polygonal shapes ranging from 4 to 8 sides. Some of the tallest columns rise up to 39 feet or 12 meters, while others are submerged beneath the waves, adding to the sense of mystery about how far this formation truly extends. The sheer scale and precision of the columns have inspired theories about their formation, with some early thinkers speculating they were carved by ancient civilizations or created by supernatural forces. According to Irish legend, the site was created by the giant Finn McCool, a warrior of immense strength. As the story goes, Finn built the causeway as a bridge to Scotland to confront his rival, Benandonna, another giant. The myth is further supported by the existence of similar basalt columns across the sea on the Scottish Isle of Staffa, suggesting the remains of this giant-built bridge. On the Philippine island of Bohol stands a truly mesmerizing collection of over 1,200 symmetrical mounds, the Chocolate Hills. They cover an area of more than 31 square miles or 50 square kilometers, rising uniformly to heights of 98 to 164 feet or 30 to 50 meters, with the tallest reaching up to 394 feet or 120 meters. Their near-perfect conical shapes and uniform size make them a rare natural spectacle. It is believed the hills were formed millions of years ago by the uplift of ancient coral reefs combined with erosion. The mounds consist of limestone and are covered by a thin layer of grass. Over time, wind and rain sculpted the hills into their current shapes. However, their precise and uniform appearance remains a mystery, sparking debates about whether additional, less understood forces were at play. During the dry season, the grass covering the hills turns a rich chocolate brown, giving them their famous name. In the rainy season, they are lush and green, creating an entirely different yet equally captivating landscape. Hidden within the arid landscapes of the American Southwest lies a subterranean world of breathtaking beauty, Antelope Canyon. It is a slot canyon, a narrow gorge carved into sandstone by the persistent force of rushing water. Over thousands of years, flash floods and wind erosion sculpted the smooth, undulating walls of the canyon, creating the flowing shapes and striations that define its interior. The canyon is divided into two main sections, Upper Antelope Canyon, also known as the Crack, and Lower Antelope Canyon, nicknamed the Corkscrew. Both feature walls that twist and turn, narrowing to mere inches in places while opening up to reveal shafts of sunlight that beam down in spectacular displays. These light beams, particularly visible in Upper Antelope Canyon during specific times of the year, enhance the canyon's mystical aura, casting dramatic shadows and transforming the sandstone into a palette of red, orange, pink and purple hues. Antelope Canyon holds deep spiritual significance for the Navajo Nation, on whose land the canyon is located. Known in Navajo as the place where water runs through rocks, the canyon is considered a sacred space. It is said to embody the connection between earth and the heavens, with its light beams symbolizing spiritual enlightenment and its curves reflecting the natural flow of life. "16,400 feet or 5,000 meters high in the Peruvian Andes lies a site that seems to defy nature. A mountain striped with vibrant colors like an artist's palette. This is Vinicunca, known as the Rainbow Mountain. The vibrant bands of the mountain are the result of millions of years of geological processes. Its colors are caused by mineral deposits layered within the sedimentary rock. These layers, originally deposited in a marine environment, were compressed and uplifted by tectonic forces, exposing the hidden palette. Erosion by wind and rain then sculpted the mountain into its current form, allowing the colourful bands to shine. Despite its ancient origins, Rainbow Mountain only gained worldwide attention in the 2010. For centuries, the area was covered by a thick layer of snow and ice, concealing its multicoloured splendour. As climate change accelerated glacial melting, the colours emerged, revealing a geological treasure previously hidden from view. In Yunnan province in China stands one of the most enigmatic landforms on Earth, the Stone Forest. It spans an area of over 310 square miles or 500 square kilometers and features towering limestone formations that resemble petrified trees, creating the illusion of a vast forest made of stone. The Stone Forest was formed over 270 million years ago during the Permian period, when the region was submerged under a shallow sea. Layers of limestone accumulated on the sea floor, and over time, tectonic activity lifted the land above sea level. Erosion by wind, rain and flowing water sculpted the limestone into its present-day forms, including jagged spires, arches and caves. The karst formations are a textbook example of a type of landscape known as karst topography, which occurs when soluble rocks like limestone are eroded. However, the scale and variety of the formations are exceptional, making it a unique global phenomenon. The formations tower up to 98 feet or 30 meters high, their sharp peaks and intricate shapes appearing as though carved by unnatural forces. Some rocks resemble animals, mythical creatures or human figures, earning names like Elephant, Phoenix and Sword Peak Pond. For centuries, the stone forest has been celebrated in Chinese literature, art and poetry. It has been described as the first wonder of the world in historical texts, reflecting its enduring appeal and significance. Scattered along Causeway Beach on the Otago coast of New Zealand's South Island, the Moeraki boulders are a natural marvel that has puzzled scientists and inspired legends for centuries. These nearly perfect spherical stones, some measuring over 6 feet or 2 meters in diameter, are an extraordinary geological phenomenon. The Moeraki boulders are a type of concretion, a natural formation where sedimentary rock hardens around a nucleus, often a piece of fossilized material such as a shell or bone. Over millions of years, layers of calcite and other minerals accumulated, gradually forming the boulder's perfectly round shape. The boulders began their journey buried within the mudstone cliffs that line the coast. Erosion from wind, rain and waves eventually revealed these hidden treasures, scattering them along the beach. Their size and symmetry make them particularly unique among concretions, with some weighing several tons and boasting intricate crack-like patterns called septaria. While the general process of concretion is understood, the size and precision of the boulders remain a geological curiosity. Most concretions found elsewhere are small and irregularly shaped, unlike the massive symmetrical Moeraki boulders. Scientists continue to study the unique conditions of the Otago coast to better understand how such unusual formations came to exist. Rising from the waters of the Southern Ocean along the Great Ocean Road in Victoria, Australia, the 12 Apostles are an iconic and mysterious natural wonder. They were formed through a process spanning millions of years. Originally part of the mainland cliffs, these limestone stacks were carved by relentless erosion caused by the crashing waves and winds of the Southern Ocean. The process began with the creation of caves in the cliffs, which then evolved into arches. When these arches collapsed, the isolated stacks were left standing, some towering up to 148 feet or 45 meters above the water. The relentless natural forces that created the Apostles continue to shape the coastline, gradually eroding the stacks. In fact, the number of Apostles has dwindled over time. The last collapse occurred in 2005, leaving 8 visible stacks. In the rolling plains of northeastern Wyoming, USA, rising one of the most mysterious and awe-inspiring landforms, Devil's Tower. This iconic monolith, a towering column of igneous rock, reaches 867 feet or 265 meters from its base to its summit. Devil's Tower is widely believed to be the remnant of a volcanic intrusion, magma that solidified underground and was later exposed through erosion. While this general concept is accepted, the exact details of its formation remain a topic of debate among geologists. The most widely accepted theory is that the monolith is formed approximately 50 million years ago during the Paleocene epoch. Molten magma pushed up through layers of sedimentary rock but never reached the surface. Instead, it cooled underground, creating a massive column of phonolite porphyry, a rare type of igneous rock. Over millions of years, erosion stripped away the surrounding sedimentary rock, leaving the tower standing alone. The tower have a columnar jointing, which formed as the magma cooled and contracted, creating vertical hexagonal columns. These columns are among the tallest and most perfectly formed examples in the world, adding to the tower's mystique. While most geologists agree that Devil's Tower is the result of volcanic activity, alternative theories have occasionally emerged, adding to the intrigue. Some suggest that it could be the eroded remnant of a larger volcanic plug or the neck of an ancient volcano. Others propose that it may be an extremely resistant mass of rock, that withstood millions of years of weathering and erosion. Covers in mystique, Devil's Tower was declared the first U.S. national monument in 1906 by President Theodore Roosevelt.